Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. Today's daily is to attack with 30 creatures. Not too bad. And we're going to use a deck that it's been a little bit since we've run this one. It's a Rakdos Aggro deck. This deck relies on, well, constant aggression. It's kind of the whole thing. So just to go over it real quickly, we have Firebrained Scheme, just a 1 red, choose one, exile the top 2 cards of your library, choose one of them until the end of your next turn, you may play that card, not terrible. 1 or 2 target creatures each get +1 and +1/+0 and gain first strike, which is also really nice. Though you do have to start with it, because it is a sorcery spell, you can't do it while you're attacking, which is a little unfortunate. Anyway, Fleeting Effigy. This is our 1-drop. The only bad thing about it is that it goes back to our hand, which I guess is also a good thing about it, meaning that it can, it's hard to get rid of. Excuse me. And yes, if you can tell, yes, I am still sick. I'm actually a bit worse than I was in the last episode. So, yeah, so I do apologize for that, but it takes me roughly a week to kind of get over something, so not much longer, hopefully. Anyway, Bitter Triumph, Strategic Betrayal for removal. Lively Dirge helps us put things into our graveyard or pull something out. Bloodghast, when it's in the graveyard, play a land, it comes out. Very nice. Timeline Culler, just a good card for dealing damage. Summon Brynhildr is another, play something from exile. Gastal Thrillseeker. When this creature enters, it deals 1 damage to target opponent. You gain 1 life, which is nice. At max speed, it has Death Touch and Haste. Undead Sprinter, trample haste, and you can cast it from the graveyard if a non-zombie creature died this turn. And if you do, it comes back with a 1/1 +1/+1 counter, which is nice. Alesha can pull things back from our graveyard, and Perforating Artist forces our opponent to sacrifice things or discard cards, or they take 3 life. So yeah, let's just jump into it. We're doing this one because it is a creature-heavy deck. So it's a creature-heavy deck, and it's a very aggressive one, so it works. Alright, let's see. That's a nope. This isn't much better. To be perfectly honest, this is not much better because we only have... I'll work with it, We'll drop one of the effigies. But not starting with any turn 1 red, that's not great, but like I said, we'll deal with it. Okay, Joko, what's going on? So, we came here to play Magic, not the waiting game. Oh boy. And they decided on their hands, or I wouldn't have been able to play my turn, so... I don't know. It took them that long to play an island. Come on. Oh, here comes the it'll quench you. I guess not. Now, here comes the counter. That's a bit surprising. That's fair. In this case, it would be the Brynhildr, is what you want to get rid of. Or they could have a counter, because I can't. That is a little frustrating. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they've got us. It really is unfortunate, just... That is unfortunate. I could have waited. Yeah, I could have waited there and just kept this in reserve, not attacked with it. It wouldn't have killed the Brynhildr, but it would have kept me alive for a turn. But after that, it's like, what are we going to do? So, unfortunate, but not a bad mono blue deck. So that's kind of interesting to see. Either way, let's jump into another one. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get a. Let's see if we can get a better matchup this time. This is. It's fine. Badger. That's not great. Because the bad thing here is that I can do Strategic Betrayal, but they'll pick the Restless Cottage, which actually might, yeah, sadly, getting that off the board is probably a good idea. Because it could create food tokens when it attacked. Bad thing is that 4/4 is a bit of a problem. was a little surprising. We'll go with... yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, not a great day today. Not a great day. Alright, well, now let's do one more. We're one land away from completing the Play 25 lands, so yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do one more, and then wrap things up. Maybe we can get a good matchup this time. Who knows? But, I don't know. It is end of the season. This deck could probably use some updating. So, yeah, we probably won't see it after this episode, but it is what it is. This is fine. It's funny, we're starting to see, and this is two matches now where we've seen long rivers pull. Interesting. It's 2 now. Bad thing is, with the Souled Guide Lantern, all they have to do is sacrifice it to get rid of my graveyard, so Lively Dirge really won't be able to be played here. Alright, let's see what they do with this. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and play it. Because, you know, pull out their other... Okay, I figured they would have a... I figured they'd have something else there. What do they keep looking at? Draw a card? There's really, I mean, yeah, so they have to have counters in hand. This already has haste, but, yeah, it is what it is. Oh, are they about to play Aetherized? Is that what's about to happen? Yeah, here comes the Aetherize. Yep. What is this? Basic island you control? Okay. Let's see what they do with this. Counter it. And then I can Bitter Triumph. Thanks. Yeah, I could have Timeline Culler. Well, I would have had to have warped it, paying 2 more life. I just didn't really want to do that. Another Tempest. I was hoping for more removal, but that is fine. Let's go with Opt. Okay. Like, now would be a good time to use your Soul Guide Lantern. Just saying. Seriously? Okay, sure. Alright, I'll take it. I'm not entirely sure what was going on there, but they should have used their Soul Guide Lantern to, exile each opponent's graveyard. I wouldn't have been able to pull the Timeline Culler back out, so not entirely sure what they were thinking there. But I'll take it. I'll take it. We gotta win. We gotta win with our Hasty Aggro. Alright. And with that, we are going to wrap things up for today. If you happen to enjoy this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you do happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.